covering Southeast Georgia and the Lowcountry. This is WJCL 22 Morning News. See us now.
Neighbors fighting back after city leaders consider rezoning a group of homes. The passionate plea from last night's city council meeting.
Another round of storms are rolling in. I'm AJ Sisson, live with tips from a home insurance expert of what you can do before and after the storms arrive.
I hope that it gives others who want to do this kind of work, hope.
And a historic moment paying respect to those who lost their lives in racial attacks. What motivated this new marker?
We want to thank you so much for waking up with us right here on WJCL 22. Good morning. I'm Emma Hamilton.
And I'm Frank Sulkowski. Meteorologist Jonathan Myers joining us. Of course, today another alert weather day. And Jonathan, what can we expect?
Well, Frank, for today, the coverage of the severe weather, I do anticipate to be lower than what we had on Tuesday, but there's still a threat for some isolated severe storms. Something we'll be tracking as we go throughout the daytime today. So for that, today's an alert day. Heavy rain will be possible, strong gusty winds, and even that threat for isolated tornadoes. The timing for this also later than what we saw on Tuesday, mainly late afternoon and also as we go into the evening. Away from your TV to keep up with this threat for severe weather today, download the WJCL 22 News app right to your smartphone. So starting the morning off, temperatures are actually chilly outside. A lot of the inland areas in mid-30s, close to the coast, upper 30s at sunrise, 60 at noon. We'll warm things up, upper 60s. So we will quickly warm up as we go through the late morning and through the afternoon. The morning starts out dry, but there will be chances for some showers around lunchtime. But after lunchtime today, there's that threat for some severe weather as we get into the late afternoon and also into the evening. So we're seeing a few breaks in the clouds, a little sunshine as we start things off, but the nasty weather is back off to our west. And you can see our highs for today. Most of us will be upper 60s later today. I'll track out more of that threat for severe weather and futurecasts, and also looking ahead to that holiday weekend forecast in less than 10 minutes.
All right, thanks so much, Jonathan. Will the need for home insurance becoming an even bigger priority, especially with these back-to-back severe storms we're seeing?
Yeah, WJCL 22 News' AJ Sisson joining us live this morning. AJ, you talked to an insurance advisor about what people can do before and after a storm. What did they have to say?
Absolutely, Emma. We saw all this severe weather on Tuesday, and Jonathan just said we're going to still see some isolated severe weather today. So I wanted to know what homeowners can do if they do suffer damage from these severe storms. We saw some on Tuesday. Take a look at this video of a home in Port Wentworth where a tree crashed through the roof. We learned that that homeowner did not have home insurance. So we wanted to know what homeowners can do without insurance.
This is where it really benefits the local person to have a network where they can be referred to a local repairman in the area that can assist in minor repairs.
The Port Wentworth community actually came together and they're raising money for that homeowner. You can find a link to that GoFundMe on our website, WJCL.com. When, it might be too late today to get any insurance for the severe weather that's coming. So some tips for you. Secure those loose items outside, lawn chairs, trash cans, and plants. You want to minimize any potential risk for damage from any type of wind gust that comes in today. So always better to be prepared, Frank.
Yep, I absolutely agree. It is Emma, but that is okay. And
that's Emma.
Yeah. We thank you so much, though. Some great tips. Remember, you can track the weather anytime using the WJCL 22 News app. You can download that app for free to view that interactive radar and the hour-by-hour forecast. That app, it is available in the Google Play and Apple App Stores. Well, some neighbors in Savannah, they say that they want to sell their homes as a road rezoning fight rages on. Yesterday, during Savannah's first city council meeting of the year, the development at Buckhalter Road was a key topic of discussion. The city council is considering rezoning a line of houses alongside the logistics center from residential to light industrial. Some homeowners say that they're going to sell because their neighborhood will never be the same.
We've been going through this for years. So today I'm asking you to be our advocate and to stand up for these residents that want to sell and want to move on with their life.
Some neighbors against the rezoning created a group called Don't Box Buckhalter Road In. Now, if you have any questions or concerns about the new businesses or the projects that are happening in your community, you can send all of your questions to boomtown@wjcl.com and check out our other stories involving traffic, hiring, and so much more by visiting our website.
Well, this morning, our lawmakers responding to the airstrikes carried out by the U.S. and our allies against Iranian-backed targets in Yemen. Fighter jets and Tomahawk missiles targeted various Houthi sites in Yemen Tuesday night. In a statement released by the White House, President Joe Biden said the strikes were a direct response to the attacks against international ships in the Red Sea.
Clearly, none of us want to see an escalation of conflict. No one wants to see, the tensions rise in the region, but it's unacceptable to see the kind of behavior that we've been seeing. But needless to say, this multinational effort sent a very loud and clear message to the Houthis tonight.
South Carolina Representative Nancy Mace took to social media overnight. She posted on X saying in part, quote, "Congress alone decides if we go to war." Well, South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham tweeting out about the strikes, reading in part, every supporter of Biden's administration's decision to strike Houthis rebels. And in her own post, Georgia Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene says the president must ask Congress for permission before going to war, saying, quote, Biden cannot solely decide to bomb Yemen. Well, from 1886 to 1911, 9 black men were lynched in Statesboro. There's been no recognition of their deaths until now.
WJCL 22 News' Andy Cole shows us the marker aimed at doing just that. Now, we do want to warn you before we play this story that the images in the story may be tough to watch.
We've not faced this history before.
More than 100 years ago, Statesboro had a violent reputation.
Bullitt County is not really all that unusual in this regard. There are thousands of racial terror lynchings throughout the South during this time.
Its dark past peaked in the summer of 1904. Paul Reed and Will Cato, accused of murdering a family of 5, were tried and convicted. An angry mob stormed the courthouse, took the men, lynched them, and burned the pair at the stake. The racist attack put Statesboro on the map for all the wrong reasons.
Healing begins with truth-telling first, and that's really what this process is about.
A century later, healing has begun.
The higher you build.
We first told you about the Statesboro Bullock Remembrance Coalition's work last February. They partnered with the Equal Justice Initiative to place a marker honoring the 9 lynching victims outside of Statesboro's City Hall. Thursday, the group unveiled it to the public.
I hope that it gives others who want to do this kind of work, hope.
Adrienne McCollar is Statesboro's First Lady and has led the charge for this marker since 2019.
In our public space, in our public square, with the markers that we have up, with the names that we have on our streets, we're telling a story, right? We're just not telling the whole story.
Until now.
The way to right wrongs is to turn the light of truth upon them. And this is the work that we're engaged in.
In Statesboro, I'm Andy Cole, WJCL 22 News.
Bullock is now the 7th county in Georgia to have such a marker.
Traffic Track 22 on the roadways this morning, looking at that commute or Highway 21 around Beaufort, Port Royal. Not seeing any problems out there all the way toward Hunting Island. Also a little further south, Highway 278 eastbound from Hardyville all the way to Bluffton to Hilton Head. I see it quiet at this time. No accidents there in the Low Country as we start the morning. Also around Savannah, a lot of green there on the map, just like traffic right now. But of course, that'll be picking up here in the next 30 to 45 minutes. And no accidents across coastal Georgia and the Low Country as we start the morning. Highway 80 at Chatham Parkway and Garden City. Definitely see a little traffic there at the intersection this morning, but no other problems out there. It is cold though, but dry roadways as we start the day. Always remember to keep up that traffic.
Time check, it is 6:09.
Yeah, helping South Carolina college students save some cash. Coming up, how a new college credit transfer deal will work in the Palmetto State.
And a warm welcoming home for an 83-year-old veteran. The big honor made possible through a labor of love. Our Voices of Valor segment up next.
As we look live, Thompson Hotel, downtown Savannah. Right now, just a few clouds passing through. Temperatures are chilly, starting off into the 30s, but will quickly warm up as we go through the morning. And there's a threat for some severe weather later today. I'll track it out for you. The certified most accurate forecast next. To keep up with that forecast today, just download our WJCL 22 News app.